You're Welcome to the Monday stream. Hope everyone had an awesome weekend and hope everyone's enjoying a long weekend. I hope. Today I have the day off and I'm really glad to just be able to just kind of chill for today. So I do appreciate everybody hanging out today. We do have a couple of different headlines to go over. So we have a great video posted here by Darknet, so we're going to go around and just go through the usual headlines. Just allow me a moment here. This is from The New Yorker. A reporter's view inside what happened January 6th.
It's a PR war, okay? You have to understand it's an IO war. We can't lose the IO war. We're better than that.
What? The IO? Oh, information. Just take.
Something in here we can fucking use against these scumbags.
What? Totally normal stuff going on here.
He's a good one. Him and Lawler or whatever.
Cruz, I think Cruz would want us to do this. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, as if we needed any more evidence as to why words matter.
What is it?
Yeah, you know.
Fix this shit. We're gonna you think this is one fucking day? Millions of Americans are armed to protect the Constitution of the United States against
Totally normal stuff.
and domestic.
My goodness. Jeez, imagine being like a reporter a reporter on the ground. I just couldn't imagine.
Fuck you, police!
Oh my goodness. This is so bizarre and so surreal, right? To get like this inside view of what's happening.
There's a fucking million of us out there, and we are listening to Trump. You're the boss. It's sad. It's sad. You're mad us to come here. Let us through. Let the people in.
Right, I apologize. Don't be fooled by the fake. This make a deep fake to make it look like it's not ending. Trust the plan. I guess.
Defend your Constitution! Defend your liberty! Defend your Constitution!
Okay.
1776!
You afraid of Antifa? Well, guess what? America showed up!
Where's the rest of everybody?
What? Like, it's surreal. It really is.
Where the
we're here, we might as well set up a government.
No, what?
Hey, let's take a seat, people!
Oh yes.
Let's vote on some
I mean, there's literally video footage of people asking where are they, and then searching for them, and then saying, you know what, we should probably just randomly establish a government. I don't know how they were aiming to accomplish that, but okay.
shit! Where the fuck is this?
We pay for it. This is our house.
No, this is our chair!
I agree with you, brother, but it's not ours. It belongs to the Vice President of the United States when he's in here. It's not our chair. Look, I love you guys, you're brothers, but we can't be disrespectful.
As he's walking around with literal,
No, we're not putting up with that either.
he's literally walking around with temporary handcuffs.
Look, it's a PR war, okay? You have to understand it's an IO war. We can't lose the IO war. We're better than that.
Oh, you already lost it, my friend. Look,
Information
these are
information.
these are what are they gonna do? Hey, Amy May, how's it going? Totally normal stuff, just photographing everything. Have you seen the ProPublic archive of all the Parler videos from the 6th? No.
And look, here, look.
How's it going, Alley Cat?
Objection to the Arizona.
This is objection. He was going to sell us out all along.
Better now? Good, good, good. Hope you're glad you're doing all right.
To counting electoral votes of the state of Arizona. Can I get a photo of that? Wait, no, that's a
no, that's actually okay. All right, I'm pissed.
He's with us. He's with us. There's got to be something in here we can fucking use against these scumbags.
Oh my goodness. As if they think that. Okay. You have the link to that? Oh, for sure. Feel free to post that.
Hey! Quit acting a fool!
No, this is good. This is all good. This is
They really are. I mean. Okay, buddy.
He's a good one.
Hey, Jesse, how's it going?
I think Cruz would want us to do this, so.
Yeah, I think that Cruz would want us to do so. Ooh.
Hey! Fucking hey, man. Glad to see you guys. You guys are fucking patriots. Look at this guy. He's got covered in blood. God bless you.
What?
You good, sir? Do you need medical attention?
I'm good, thank you.
All right.
Okay.
I got shot in the face with some kind of plastic bullet.
With some kind, that would be a rubber bullet or a pepper ball.
I've been making sure they ain't disrespecting the place.
Okay, just want to let you guys know this is like the sacredest place.
I know. Hey, no, I'm gonna take a sit in this chair because Mike Pence is a fucking traitor.
Okay, dude.
I'm not one to usually take pictures of myself, but in this case, I think
I'm not one to take pictures of myself, but here's a whole bunch of pictures I took of myself. Yeah, I know. It's so surreal, right? Like, there's not 500,000 people there.
No. He's doing the right thing. He's obeying.
Right? Like, he's... I love how, like, you should be stopping us, and he's like, really?
Walk out of this room, please.
Yeah.
How, like...
I would greatly appreciate it. I feel like you're pushing the line.
Hey, let's
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
This is our capital. Let's be respectful to him. There's 4 million people coming in. So
4 million, guys. So, remember...
It's only a matter of time. Justice is coming.
So remember, it was 500,000, then there's 4...
we support you guys, okay? We support you guys.
We support you guys by beating you with the American flag. Oh, look at all the support. Wow, amazing. Good lord. Oof. completely delusional.
That's all they got! What the fuck? Let's go!
And of course, people egging people on. Nope, those are tear gas. I mean, we were watching this live, but it's good to like have this perspective. Whoever this reporter is, Mogulson, man. Ooh. Props to all the reporters who really put their bodies on the line to kind of report on this. Here they are destroying camera equipment. Really expensive stuff too. As they're being recorded by the media.
Anybody got like some alcohol?
No, it's definitely 100% MMA. 100%.
I don't know where that is though. I'm not from here.
Look how much Jason Moore. Yes, exactly.
Traitors get guillotined!
Oh yeah, hey guys, but totally peaceful. They didn't have any ulterior motives. No total ulterior motives, even though they're on camera, right? Like totally normal stuff.
And no matter what, even if it kills you, remain a free man. Die on your feet.
What?
Live on your knees. Fuck the AP and everything else.
Right, they probably thought they were gonna find some hidden ballots in those camera cases. Yeah, right. Exactly, Darknet. At least they don't. At least they don't. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Madame Defarge, how's it going? Hey, Olo Bostias, how's it going? Yep, totally normal stuff. I mean, props to this document. Right, like I feel like a part of me does find it like it would find it more comedic, but like it was also just so disturbing at the same time because like this actually happened, right? So it'd be one thing if I was like just watching this at a TV show or movie or something like that, and it's like I don't know what the proper reaction was at the time we were watching this live. It was more surreal and just shocking, if anything. But yeah, exactly. If it wasn't more sad and enraging, then it would be funny. Yeah, that's basically somewhere along the lines of what I was thinking. This was great. All the reporters and all the people who were just doing their job to report this on the ground. Thank you. Ooh. Thanks for the follow, Full Metal. And just to go through some of the other headlines that I saw interesting. President Trump is preparing to issue around 100 pardons and commutations on his final full day in office Tuesday, according to 3 people familiar with the matter. A major batch of clemency actions that include white-collar criminals, high-profile rappers, and others, but as of now, it is not expected to include Trump himself. I don't think he would. I don't think he would, and I don't think he should. Right. And it's like one of the guys is screaming, they laugh at us, and it was like, yeah, buddy, you guys are crazy. Unfortunately, they're also dangerous. Yep. This is very true. So I think that I don't even know what the proper reaction is. It's like the guy who was there with the horns, the headdress, was like was a comedic element, but also he was like a product of a lot of misinformation and conspiracy theories that brought him to believe in QAnon, right? I mean, like, that's just, oof. That's just sad. And you could even say, well, how did he get here? Well, first of all, he was a failed actor who lives with who lives with his parents, which makes me think that he doesn't have that much money, which is a product of the system that we live in, right? Yeah, Mr. Organic, yep. Yeah, but you also have to realize like how some of these people came to be, right? The White House held a meeting on Sunday to finalize a list of pardons. Two sources said Trump, who had been rolling out pardons and commutations at a steady clip ahead of Christmas, had to put a pause on them in the days leading up to and directly after January 6 riots at the U.S. Capitol, according to officials. Aides said Mr. Trump was singularly focused on the Electoral College count in the days ahead of time, precluding him from making final decisions and pardons. White House officials expected him to resume after January 6th, but Trump retreated after he was blamed for inciting the riots. Like, where is this like childish narcissistic behavior? It's like, come on. Initially 2 major batches had been ready to roll out, one at the end of last week and one on Tuesday. Now officials expect the last batch to be the only ones, unless Trump decides at the last minute to grant pardons to controversial allies. Well, he already did, members of his family or even himself. The final batch of clemency is expected to include a mix of criminal justice reform-minded pardons and more controversial ones secured or doled out to political allies. Those are the ones that concern me. I would like to know who would be benefiting from that. Pardons are one of the several items Trump must complete before his presidency ends on days. White House officials also say executive orders prepared, and the president is still hopeful to declassify information related to the Russia probe before he leaves office. Well, you have plenty of time, but with a waning number of administration officials still in the jobs, those who didn't jump ship, the likelihood of any of that getting done seems to be shrinking. January 6 riots that led to Trump's second impeachment have complicated his desire to pardon himself, his kids, and personal lawyer Rudy Giuliani. At this point, aides do not think he will do so, but caution only Trump knows what he will do in the last presidential power before he is officially out of office. You know, some people are saying that Rudy Giuliani is going to lead the defense of his impeachment. That would be a serious mistake. Or, as Sun Tzu says, never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake. At this point, aides do not think he will do so, but caution only Trump will do. Yeah, only he will know what will happen. He's random. After the riots, advisors encouraged Trump to forgo a self-pardon because it would appear if he was guilty of something. Yeah, no kidding. It's like the same thing when he pardoned a whole bunch of people that got indicted and sentenced, I should say, to prison for the whole investigation that went on. That kind of just gives the impression that something was there, else like why would he give pardons? And there was already rumors and indications that those who would be favorable to the president and who would keep their loyalty would get a pardon in exchange, and well, that happened. Rudy can't be Trump's lawyer because he's also an accomplice. True. I want to see that play out. You know what's organic and he or shit. True. I mean, after the riots, advisors encouraged Trump to forgo a self-pardon because it would appear like he was guilty of something, according to one person familiar with the conversations. Several of Trump's closest advisors have also urged him not to grant clemency to anybody involved in the siege of the Capitol. Despite Trump's initial stance that those involved had done nothing wrong, there's a lot of people urging the president to pardon the folks involved in the insurrection. Trump ally said Lindsey Graham said on Fox News, to seek a pardon of these people would be wrong. On the White House official paper, one official White House paperwork had not been drawn up for a self-pardon. Still, Trump is expected to leave the White House on January 20th and could issue pardons up until noon Inauguration Day. Attention-grabbing names like Julian Assange are also not currently believed to be among those people receiving pardons, but the list is still fluid. That could change too. It's also not certain whether Trump's former advisor Steve Bannon would also receive a pardon. Trump is still receiving multiple streams of recommendations on pardons from those Advisors who remain at the White House, as well as people outside the building, who have been lobbying for months for themselves or their clients. The expectation among allies is that Trump will issue pardons they could benefit from post-presidency. The expectation, yes, everything is a transaction. He likes pardons because it's unilateral, and he likes doing favors for people he thinks will owe him. Yeah, totally normal. Totally normal actions. Dr. Salman Malgan, a prominent eye doctor from Palm Beach, Florida, who's in prison after being convicted of dozens of counts of healthcare fraud, is currently expected to be included in the clemency list. Cool. Nice. Nice meme. Malgan was noteworthy for being the co-conspirator in a since-dismissed corruption case against Democratic New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez, was sentenced to 17 years for health fraud in 2018. While his name surprised some Trump allies given the president's attitude towards Menendez, Malgan is seen as a wealthy and influential figure in Florida. Ah, I see. The corruption case against Menendez and Malgan was dropped by the Department of Justice, conveniently, I would say, in January of 2018. Inside the White House, there's been a scramble for petitions to pardons on behalf of allies and advocacy groups that could be names that could be added and taken off up until last minute. CNN previously reported that there had been a crush of pardon requests during Trump's final days in office from allies, lobbyists, and others hoping to cash in on their loyalty to Trump. Yes. The problem is Trump doesn't care. He only cares about your loyalty. Doesn't matter if he doesn't matter. He doesn't care. And he will leave people out in the dust. He does not care. In fact, he was willing to not pay even Rudy Giuliani at all, not a dime, for his services. So I guess we'll see who ends up on the list, but I suspect those who can benefit him politically might make the cut. Or not, I don't know. Who knows at this point? As supporters of President Donald Trump took part in a violent riot, users of social media parlor have posted videos of themselves and others joining the fray. ProPublica reviewed thousands of videos uploaded publicly to the service that were archived by a program before taken offline by its web host. Below is a collection of more than 500 videos that ProPublica determined were taken during the events of January 6th and were relevant and newsworthy. Taken together, they can provide one of the most comprehensive records of a dark event in American history through the eyes of those who took part. Interesting. Well, good job, ProPublica. Like I said, all of these people who took the time and really tried to do honest, on-the-ground journalism and tried to document this event. Oh my goodness! Do you see the flag that's flying back there? Props to them, and props to Touring News for being out there. Jeez. I'm glad he was safe, but man. Hey, Memmius. Breakfast making, nice.
We can be covered fairly by the media. The media is the biggest problem we have. We beat them 4 years ago. We surprised them. We took them by surprise. And this year, they rigged an election. They rigged it like they've never rigged an election
Oh
before.
my God.
And by the way, last night they didn't do a bad job either. I'm honest, and I just, again, I want to thank you.
Hey, listen. Shh, 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 shh. The dear leader is speaking. Shh, shh.
It's just a great honor to have this kind of crowd to be. You've been committed to the honesty of our elections and the integrity of our glorious republic. All of us here today do not want to see our election victory stolen by a bold and radical left Democrats, which is what they're doing, and stolen by the fake news media. That's what they've done and what they're doing. We will never give up. We will never concede. It doesn't happen.
Hey, Tonsocrat. I don't know. I think that's probably some type of religious symbol. You know, like a lot of it could be a it could be something to do with like QAnon because they're very like intertwined with like religion. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of those people that are flying those religious symbolic flags are like Q people. I don't know, Tensocrat. They might be Methodists, who knows? But one thing is for sure, most likely this has to do with some type of religious religious symbology. Hey, Zudu. The parlor dump, the gift that gives something of yes.
We will stop the steal. I say sometimes jokingly, but there's no joke about it. I've been in 2 elections. I won them both. And
Oh my god. I'm not, you know, I say it jokingly, but I'm also not joking. This entire thing was rigged.
the second one, I won much bigger than the first. Okay?
Nope.
75 million people voted for our campaign, the most of any incumbent president by far in the history of our country. 12 million more people than 4 years ago. The real pollsters, we do have real pollsters.
I want it bigger.
We were gonna
Hey,
do
let me
well, and
Koopa.
we were going to win. What I was told, if I went from 63 million,
Yeah,
which
just
we
Christian.
had
Who knows? It's
4
just
years
like a
ago,
religious symbol.
to 66 million, there was no chance of losing.
If all these
Well,
people
we
think
didn't go to
Democrats stole this
66,
election, do they ever
we
think they'll
went
be able to win again? I don't know.
75 million, and they said- By the way, does anybody believe that Joe had 80 million votes?
Jesus lives. Jesus. Same.
Million computer votes. It's a disgrace. There's never been
Jesus.
anything like that. You can take third world countries. Just take a look. Take third world countries. Their elections are more honest than what we've been going through in this country. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Even when you look at last night, they're all running around like chickens with their heads cut off with boxes, and nobody knows what the hell is going on. There's never been any.
We do know what happened. This is why this whole thing is so frustrating.
Thing like this. We will not let them silence our voices. We're not going to let it happen.
I didn't even know that flag was a thing. Me neither. Right? Fight for Trump. You know, I know we were watching some, you know, combination of different live streams and data, but it's really nice to kind of take a step back and dissect and view from different journalists what exactly happened, or different live streams. Thanks for the follow, Lemmy Koopa. I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, you know, I'm trying to avoid any type of rhetoric of civil war or anything like that, but it is as close as it could have been. I think that you know, we've managed to avoid it, but
Allowed the military, the Secret Service, and we want to thank you, and the police, law enforcement. Great, you're doing a great job.
I love how they cheer this and then
You just let them come
I love how they cheer this and then like you know, later on they beat two of them to death.
And Rudy, you did a great job.
Learned about the whole snakes don't tread on me thing lately, and it seems like a sinking ship driving out of all the variety. True.
Be covered fairly by the media. The media is the biggest problem we have.
Oh yeah, lots. Oh yeah, 100%. Lots to study.
We beat them 4 years ago. We surprised them. We took them by surprise, and this year they.
Oh wait. Nope. Oh, let's see what this guy has to say.
Like 0-6? Like 0-6? And they like 0-6 trying to take out Trump? Right? And they think they're gonna win again? They're not winning. It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Cheaters don't win.
Hey.
No, cheaters lose.
There is no way that we're gonna give the keys to the White House over to I got hairy legs. And I learned a lot about cockroaches and kids jumping on my lap.
Yeah.
Like 0-6.
Oh man, this is okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, great job, but I'm not paying you. Hey, Valio, how's it going? Oh man, it's really something. Come on. Whoa.
Fight for Trump! Fight for Trump! Fight for Trump! Fight for Trump!
Yeah, so this is just the same speech. What flag is that? Never seen that one before. I don't know. Jesus safe. The Spanish flag? What? Why would they have the Spanish flag? How long do you think it took to put this video together? Oh, all of this, like, random clips and stuff, these are probably just, like, segments that took hours, I imagine, to break down into different little clips. Jesus Christ. Look at this guy. He got arrested, by the way. That individual. I don't even know Scar ones? Who knows?
USA! 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 USA!
Oh, someone just made the bot to get everything? Cool.
That's a 6 look. There's a lot of people behind. Look at this. There's a lot of people here. That's a 6 look. There's a lot of people behind. Look at this.
Is that a reporter? Turns out there's not much rational. Oh, yeah. They just numbered their files sequentially. How many days? 2. 2. Hey, Socialist Audiophile. I think the red and yellow flag may have been the flag of the South Vietnam. Oh. Interesting. Wait, wait, hold up. Whoa, does that guy... What does he have in his arm?
James.
Yeah, that does seem... That does seem to be a constant, right? Dark Knight, you're right. They does seem to be consistent on that one. Hey, thanks for the subscription, Amy May. I appreciate that. Thank you. 2 months. Wow. Have you seen Jordan Klepper at the Capitol? Terrifyingly hilarious. Oof. No, but if you have the link posted in chat. They're fighting for a conspiracy theory, unfounded.
Proud boy, that's right.
It's so frustrating and so sad, to be honest.
It's our house.
I think that's a Q flag. Oh no, that's a tread on me flag. I bet they sold lots of stores medicine after this. True. Hey, Mono. What's wrong with her? Well, she's here. That's what's wrong with her. Oh, here we go. We have a... I'd like to remind everybody that they were just cheering on the police just a few minutes ago. Hey, Dustin. Incredible. Incredible. Hey, Marcus for left flank. How's it going? Revolt with blood on it. Well, there's a declaration. Well, no, we had a bunch of those in the previous video where they were very clear about what was happening there. No, they won't let us in. Gee, why? I wonder why. Yeah, I know, Mono. Everybody should be checking out Left Flank Bets. If you don't already follow them or don't already watch their content, you should absolutely follow Left Flank Bets. True. Thanks for the follow, Tensor Cat. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know. I know. Yes. Jesus. I'm laughing so I don't cry, right? Like, what would be the proper response to this? Like... Oh, this is a good one. This dude with a V for Vendetta. We take ourselves too seriously, but not seriously enough also. Yeah, true. That's kind of where we're at, right? Is anyone going to DC to watch Biden's takeover? Nah, I'm good. I'll be here. I'll be watching it if I can, from the comfort of my home. Are these videos today? No, this is a recent video dump from a bunch of collection of videos on Parler, and ProPublic just dumped all these videos to give you as many viewpoints and different sections of what happened on January 6th. Oh, boo! Video's unavailable. They must have taken it. They should just cancel the inauguration. I think so, or at least having it completely virtual. Not what they plan on doing. Unless you have an actual invite, you won't get into the city. Yeah, they're stepping up security measures, but still, there's no reason. There's no reason to be there. There's no reason. They should be doing like a live and open event, alright? They already caught a few people trying to do something. You know, they should just be precautious. The way he's shouting USA sounds like a toddler that's tired and is screaming because he wants to be... Then you wouldn't be able to access those areas, I imagine. You won't be able to access those areas, and I would highly recommend anybody just stay home, alright? Just stay home. I know who people that live in the city, they've been told to stay home. Yeah, it's just stay home. Like, it's not a big deal. Stay home. Watch it live on your computer or phone. I saw that they're planning to stream it on Facebook. They're planning to stream it in other areas too. Just stay home. Watch it at home. Depending if I can or cannot, I may stream it. We'll see what happens at work. Oh yeah, much worse than that, let me go. Much worse than that. Strange up video plays for me with... Yeah, exactly. It says it's not available in my country.
Take the stairs! Take the stairs!
Hey, Skatermon, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know. That video is not available here. They don't want us to know what's really going on? I don't know about that. We see it here. There's a bunch of other outlets that are reporting on this. A dude raising a term limit sign. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say. Wait, did you just say let's storm the Capitol? It's on video, bro. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable.
What the fuck are we stopping?
Well, I'm sure he's gonna be getting some questions with I'm sure the Alphabet Boys will have some questions for him. Want to see someone provided one skillful pickpocket? Oh no. No. You know what I really want to see? What I really want to see is somebody ask them. To look at the sticker, the tag of their Trump 2020 flags and see where it was made from. Just get that reaction on camera. That's what I really want to see.
You're all invited. You're all invited. Come on.
Whoa.
All invited.
Hello?
You're all invited. Come on.
Yeah, clout. Yeah, they're bringing it true.
Hey, we're at the table now.
We're at the table now. Fucking Patriots!
Yeah!
Let's go!
You're all invited. You're all invited. Come on.
Giuliani can't beat Trump to impeach him because he's a witness. Lamau. Oh no. Oh man. Incredible. Oh look, there's this guy.
USA! 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 USA!
So everybody here is like wearing everybody here is like completely. I was just about to say that, Zeoduke. I'm like, there's a lot of people all like bundled up like it's really cold, and this dude is literally just yelling into the void. And the people cheer behind him. Yeah, exactly. This guy is a cure. It seems fitting, true. He talks to a bunch of people storming the Capitol with pitchforks, yeah. Okay. Yeah, LARPing Braveheart, true. Oh boy, let's see.
Found out was they broke down the fence. Commotion that we found out was they broke down the fence.
Yeah, Q Shaman, yeah, there you
Back
go.
there, other people broke down the fence, and we are on the lawn of the Capitol. Look how beautiful this is behind me.
Yell silly stuff while getting arrested, true.
We are
Fritos.
making our voices heard. This is our land. They can't fence us out. We pay their taxes. We pay their salary. And we are walking up the hill, as they call it. It is a literal hill to the Capitol to make our voices heard. Trump is the rightful winner of this election. The use of coronavirus to solicit mail-in ballots in every state is not constitutional. It is not a reason under the state constitutions for absentee ballots to be...
Was it under the Constitution or under the state constitution? Like, do you see, like, these people have been completely misled?
Be solicited. And... Whew, I'm winded. I apologize. Here's our rally, the beginnings. get through when he gets through. We're gonna climb over more, so maybe we'll come at you, but what's going on right here? USA! USA! Love you, Connecticut. Commotion that we...
All of it's so frustrating.
Over the Capitol building, storm the walls, and storm the Capitol. This is our house.
What? Imagine flying the Union Jack.
Is that it?
True, Dustin.
People have taken over the Capitol building, storm the walls, and storm the Capitol.
No, they're about to. Did someone fly the Union flag? Yeah, they flew like the flag, the Union Jack with a red flag. It makes no sense. I don't know. I'm not trying to put any heads or tails out of this. Can you imagine being Secret Service during all this? Like, what is the flag psychology, the obsession? I don't know. I want more I want more footage from inside. Yeah, exactly, Dustin. Like, oh man, I would would not want to be Secret Service. Alright, let's see. Hit me up, Mr. Patriot. What's going on?
Inbound Washington, D.C. Blocking the doors. Won't let us in. We got to storm the place. We're going in.
Yeah, but we didn't know what their intent was, folks. You think that many reporters got in were originally outside? Yeah, there were some. Like the red line up above? Oh, wow. How embarrassing. Hey, I wonder if they showed any type of video that would show us what happened inside the Capitol. Thank you, Darknet. I totally knew that. You know, of course. I was just testing you. Yeah, that's it. I sometimes kind of use the idea of the best kind of patriotism is wanting to... Sometimes I'll use that rhetoric where I think it's like, if you really want to be a quote-unquote patriot, wouldn't you want your country to be better? Wouldn't you want people to have health care, people to not starve, people to have housing? I think that's as patriotic as you can possibly be. Sometimes I'll use that rhetoric. I kind of want to see a split view, one with one side showing inside Congress and these videos showing outside are happening. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, they okay, so the stuff that happened with, like, the police response was absolute, like, complete, fumble. The higher BTS? Jeez. It's not what that means. Exactly. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, G-Town Star. Right? Can you imagine being the craftsman that worked for months building this? Oh man, I'd be so pissed. Oh yeah, 100%. You best believe that some of these people are gonna get visits from the Alphabet Boys, 100%. Like, I think already over 100 of them have already been, like, you know, looked into. I guess job security. True. The original ones, yeah. Hey, here before. Here 4B. What? There was one that did? Which one of them was the one that took the dump on them? No, really? There's like, yeah, exactly. Didn't they get like 5 of them?
Inside the Capitol building.
Oh, there's 2 of these guys. And then they smeared it. Oh, no. Oh, really?
Inside the Capitol building. Inside the Capitol building.
I have no idea, Dr. Dragon Rider, but I don't want to know. Not interested in figuring out the details of that one. Oh man. Hey, Gaming Mind. Hope you're doing alright. He's very slow and people suspect his brother putting him. Oh, that's just sad at that point. That's not cool. Taking advantage of someone. We respect all law enforcement and brave police officers. Who knows, he'll do it. They expected post. Well, they were looking for him. I don't know. It seems like they may have gotten stuck or something. what freedom looks like. True.
It's amazing.
True gaming mind. I wonder how that one's gonna play out. No. Some of them have already been let go because they were there. The off-duty cops. Thanks for the follow, my Kinky Panky. Amazing. Yeah, right? Imagine the irony of this entire thing, right? The irony.
We are in the halls of Congress. We don't want war, but we're prepared to fight for our liberty.
Incredible. Law and order.
What's my man?
Let's go in and quietly and calmly sit down in this room. Calmly and quietly. Okay. Everybody listen. Where are the fucking traitors?
A few moments later.
By the fucking hair. Yeah. Where are the fucking traitors? Come on, who's first?
A few moments later.
Where are the fucking traitors? Drag them out by the fucking hair. Yeah. Where are the fucking traitors? Come on, who's first?
Right? We're gonna walk into this peacefully. Okay. Goes back to lurking. No problem. Thank you for hanging out here.
Hey, cover your face.
Thanks for the follow, JD. JDF121. Cover your face. If there was only some implement to do that, right? As Mono posted, 0 operational security. Well, all of you wonderful, beautiful people, smile for the camera. Smile for the camera. I'm sure.
Hey, cover your face.
I'm sure the Alphabet Boys. There's a squeaky guy.
Yeah, we're coming, bitch. Oh, my bitch, we're coming for you too, fucking traitor.
Oh yeah, so Weird. Weird. That's weird. I was told that they were just here to protest.
They're gassing us inside.
Nah, probably not. Yeah, they were scavenged from Parlor. I wonder if there was anyone on the line. No, probably
They're
not.
gassing us inside.
I heard Baked Alaska was COVID positive in there. Yep. Because there was a video that surfaced of him talking about him being COVID positive a couple days before. So, as we all know, COVID doesn't just go away in a couple of days. It could be. This could possibly be from different sites, but it was, but it could possibly have been uploaded in Parlor. Who knows? Yeah, I don't think some of these would be allowed on Facebook. Oh no, he's 100% real. I love it. Treason, screaming about treason. There was even GPS locations. Well. I mean, there's like multiple ways of like, you know, getting evidence. I mean, it's like right here. Like none of these people really use any type of mask. Like you could easily identify half of the, like look at that, no mask, easy identification. Helmet dude, easy identification. Guy with the backpack over there, easy identification. Don Kenby on Twitter was posting about how they left XF data on stuff. Oh. Also, people are upset they're in trouble for making death threats. Yeah, like... Oh yeah, we watched this. Like, yeah, okay, so those people who are advocating for this and who are clearly visible on camera making these type of threats, the people who are clearly on camera committing crimes, all of these people, I'm pretty sure there'll be repercussions.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Oh.
Imagine being emotional about this.
All right. Yeah,
Just
man.
praying. You have milk?
I'm fine, man. I'm great, man.
It's like, how could you all be so misled?
This is radical to me.
The battle hymn of the Republic seems ironic. To tie his flag to him, where would they have access to zip ties? In their pockets. Some of them had zip ties. Oh, cool. Nice. Just a mob calling for treason. The zip cuff guy turned to be an off-duty cop. Oh yeah, well he's going down. No, there was a few of them.
Over the Capitol, overran the Capitol.
We're in the fucking Capitol, bro.
Smile for the camera. McLovin. Man, ProPublica, it's like phenomenal putting all of this different sections of what we of the events, because I mean I'm sure there's like just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of video. Hey Larry Weird. Yeah, don't worry. I just find this interesting now that we have some compilation to really get a good sense of the event. +500. Never got to visit the Capitol though. Some of this kind of interesting on a tourism level. Yeah, it would be nice to see. But jeez. How long ago was this? January 17th. Oh, this was yesterday? Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of these videos. Did they had any plan after storming the Capitol? Who knows? Yeah, I know. And now it's probably even more secure. Refuse signal until they have until you take my phone from my cupped hands. Yeah. After they proceeded, if they got their hands on them. I mean, in this entire section alone, we've seen enough. Okay, we know what they were chanting. We heard them. Yeah, right, Doctor Dragon Rider. I'm not sure that that's what their intentions were. Jeez. No, but enough of a handful of them um had some type of intentions in that regard, and the crowd provided perfect cover. I mean, we heard again, like the groups that were there with very clear intentions had cover from the crowd. I don't think that everybody there was trying to do that, but it was very clear that individuals, teams, small teams of them, were definitely crying for Pelosi and Pence. Who knows, but it was enough to worry people. I mean, we saw them. There was about like a whole bunch of people that they arrested. I'm pretty sure enough of them were there to if they did get their hands on them, it would be bad. I mean, you heard them on tape. You heard them on tape.
Whose house? Our house. Let's go. Our house. We want those fucking traitors.
I mean, need I say more? Just a random video I decided to play. Pretty sure we can take a gander at what some of these people in the crowd wanted. Better quality pillow. Brought to you by My Pillow.
We're not ready. I go by myself. I
will die.
Is that why the My Pillow guy was there? Oh man. Yeah, so interesting. Great job, ProPublica, for putting all of this available. On to some more, I guess, interesting news. Hopefully that will result in reality. Who knows? It has yet to be seen. Biden may cancel the Keystone Pipeline permit on first day. President-elect Joe Biden may fulfill a pledge to cancel the Keystone Pipeline via executive action on the first day in office. CBS reported, citing people it didn't identify. Okay. Sure. We'll see. We shall see. The words rescind Keystone XL Pipeline appeared on a transition briefing note for January 20th inauguration day circulated by Biden's transition team over the weekend, according to the Canadian report. Yeah, exactly, Mono. I'll believe it when I see it. Biden's transition team declined to comment, so that's not good. Alberta Premier Jason Kenney said in a tweet in a lengthy statement that he was deeply concerned about the report that Biden may repeal the permit, although such a move had been widely expected if Biden was elected. Doing so would kill jobs on both sides of the border, weaken critically important U.S.-Canada relationships, and undermine U.S. national security? How? Can somebody really explain that one to me? But okay. In May, Biden campaign policy advisor Steph Feldman said in a statement that the candidate had strongly opposed the pipeline during the Obama administration and will proudly stand in Roosevelt room again as president and stop it for good by rescinding the Keystone Pipeline permit. We'll see. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Amy May. Yeah, they'll just reroute it and say we did something. Let's hopefully they get to the bottom of who was letting them pass and working with them. And they're doing an investigation. We'll see. Lots of talk about the Keystone Pipeline up here in Canada today. Yeah, this is because this is recent, Mamius. You really think so, Mono? Ecoterrorism is going to spike post IPCC. Oh no, don't tell me that. Yeah, I know, but I guess I'm being hopeful and not wanting and wanting people to just do the right thing. Meaning leadership across the world, across different countries, to just do the right thing. We haven't done anything. I'm gonna go consult some tea, some leaves myself. BRB for sure. Ooh, yikes! When people hear this again after COVID, after Trump, the eco warrior types are gonna get very mad. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Thanks for the biddies, Alio. Appreciate that. Well, the main question is how Biden might do that, whether by yanking a presidential permit authorized by Trump administration or through a new environmental impact statement examining its effect on climate. Rescinding the permit is the quicker option. It can be done through an executive order right after the president-elect is sworn in. Kirsten Hillman, Canada's ambassador to the U.S., said in a statement, not only has the project itself changed significantly since it was first proposed, but Canada's oil sands production has also changed significantly. Trust me, guys, now it's a lot better and a lot cleaner. That's what that translates to me. The softer Extinction Rebellion types are already rig called terrorists over there. Oof. The government was looking at defining them as an organized crime group. Yikes. Well, that's gonna cause possible radicalization. If they're stupid enough to go through with that, then they're going to push a bunch of middle-aged, middle-class men into doing... Yeah, exactly. Literally as you type those words. Literally as you type those words. Yeah. From the archive, the fight over the Keystone Pipeline. No, we don't care about this. The Keystone Pipeline has been controversial since it was first proposed more than a decade ago. The 1,179-mile segment is designed to move oil from Alberta through Montana, South Dakota, and Nebraska, then connect with an existing network of feeding crude to the Gulf Coast. The line would carry as much as 830,000 barrels of oil a day. Opponents argue that it will stimulate oil sand development, contributing to climate change. Canada's oil industry argues that the project is needed to supply heavy crude to the U.S. Gulf refineries, who need the oil to replace declining volumes from Latin America. Or, and hear me out, start moving to more technologically advanced, cheaper, and environmentally sound methods. It just I this might be radical, but maybe if we have to do so many workarounds, if we have to give so many subsidies to keep an industry alive, if there's new technology coming up that can replace this, and it's cheaper and it's proven to be just as useful in our energy sector, why? Are oil pipelines better or worse for the environment than oil terminals and supertanker? I don't know. Pipelines tend to leak more often, but if a tanker gets like destroyed in the middle of the ocean, that is worse. That is untold damage that can happen. So I don't know. You'd basically be proving them right by saying that you'd rather criminalize protesters and make progress on real green credentials. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, exactly. Yeah, is lead poisoning better or worse than cyanide poisoning? I don't know. One kind of like kills you quicker, but the other one also kills you and leaves you with brain damage. Who knows? Not good choices. So the idea would be like, if we're having such difficulty in getting this energy stuff right, while there's alternatives that are cheaper, we should probably be moving in that direction, just in all senses, right? It just ecologically it's better, it's cheaper, it will create jobs. So what's the problem here? Oh, yeah, that's right. The lobbies own government. In her statement, Hillman said that per barrel oil sands greenhouse gas emissions have dropped 31% since 2000. That means nothing. It's like, why are you making so many it's like pretzeling yourself to keep alive a dead industry. And innovation will continue to drive progress. Meanwhile, TC Energy Corp, the company behind the controversial pipeline, said its plan to achieve net zero emissions across operations when Keystone is placed into service by 2023 by pumping oil? How does that make sense? How are you going to make that happen when you are fueling the fossil fuel industry? By definition, how is that even possible? Do you mean that the energy it takes to move this oil will be net zero of emissions, but then you're moving oil and feeding the fossil fuel industry by allowing this to happen instead of innovating and being the leaders in the Next generation of technology? Right, the energy used to extract, but still, like, keeping this industry alive. This is just about making Biden look good? Yeah, possibly. Like I said, I don't trust Biden to do anything, but hey, if we can bring enough attention to this, put pressure, I can't say that him rescinding this is bad. I can't say that rescinding this um permit would be a bad thing, would be a good thing. Now, I would say furthermore, you should probably invest, since you can see the problems with this. You should probably invest in green infrastructure. Right. People in the horse carriage industry fighting against cars. Right. President Trump approved the project in 2017 after his predecessor Obama rejected a permit in 2015 after angry debate. After years of angry debate. Okay. Cool. Nice meme. No, of course, but it's like it's the same thing like Mono posted, right? It's like the idea is to try to remove ourselves from fossil fuel as quickly as possible, um, as much as possible, right? That's the idea. Like the innovations that need to happen don't need to happen within the fossil fuel industry. They need to happen within the renewable sector. They need to be given all of those beautiful subsidies that they get. It needs to be rediverted, taken away, and given to renewables and technology to suck up carbon and things like that. That's where all of that resources needs to go, instead of propping up this dying industry. So it's like, yeah, of course it would be better, but like the idea is to try to move away from it completely, and just like innovating within this industry is just, it's just like, why do we need to keep this thing alive? There's much better technology. There's much more opportunities to give jobs and stuff like that. So it's not all going to be like a complete negative, right? I think that we should be moving in that direction as quickly as possible. Like the innovations should be happening, I should say, within the green renewable sectors, and these subsidies should be taken away from fossil fuels. All right, so this one is just kind of piggybacking off what happened. And as we get closer to Inauguration Day, U.S. defense officials say they are worried about insider attack or other threat from service members involved in securing President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration, prompting FBI to vet all 25,000 National Guard troops coming into Washington for the event. The massive undertaking reflects the extraordinary security concerns that have gripped Washington following the deadly January 6th insurrection at the U.S. Capitol by pro-Trump rioters, and it underscores fears that some of the very people assigned to protect the city over the next several days could present a threat to incoming president and other VIPs in attendance. Right, so like, whether or not they find any type of evidence or whatnot, it is disturbing that we are in this situation regardless, right? That's the sad part from this entire thing. That the fact that we have to go through this is sad. Renewable energy isn't efficient enough to take over fossil fuels. That's kind of weird, because they totally can. And that's also wrong, because it is. Oof. Oof. Damn, that's really weird. That's really weird. Exactly. Hopefully it sends a strong signal. It's some things that the blue won't stay quiet on. The plants have to be built. And therein lies the problem. Can somebody tell me how long does it take a nuclear plant to be built? Thank you. Can somebody also answer the next question? Do we have 25 years? No. That's still 10 years, yeah, at the quickest. So, we need to do what we can in the time that we have as quickly as possible. Solar is not only cheaper, but is pretty reliable at this point. The technology behind solar is pretty good. We have solar, geothermal, we have hydroelectric, we have wind. We have so many different choices and combinations. Yes, if none of those are available, you start looking at nuclear as a backup or as an add-on, but you don't have the time. If you consider funding and planning, it does tend to be far longer than the construction phase. Yeah. You gotta reword that, Darknet. Do you think that humans are causing climate change? It's very simple, yes or no. Do you believe climate change is caused by humans? Thank you. Alright, that's it. No more arguments from here. So we're in agreement. Okay, great. Let's stop right there. Okay, we agree. We're not arguing over anything then at this point. Great. Excellent. The fact is, to meet carbon targets, we need to stop growth, which is completely impossible in an economic system. It requires consistent growth. Yeah, it's like a cycle, like a kind of like what I've been talking about, an unsustainable cycle. Faster we switch over solar and wind, the more we will be able to continue. To share the planet when the oil and gas runs out. I'm not sure what that means. Anthropogenic, yes. Yes. Whatever the term is, close enough. I understood it, okay? I understood it. We destroy the planet in a lot more ways than just climate change. Well, I think people like, whenever I talk about climate change, I think people that kind of think that it's very just like how do I say this, like focused on one thing. But what I mean is like all of this pollution, destruction of ecosystems, all of these things are all hand in hand with climate change, right? So to solve that, we have to address those things too. We have to invest in restoring our ecology. Climate change is probably the biggest contributor to destroying life on Earth. Yeah, I mean, true. And all of that comes hand in hand. I'm glad that we agree. Now, next question, do you want to stop it? Yes or no? Do you think that it should be something that we should work on to we should work on to yeah, then there we go. Then we're in agreement, right? It's a problem. It's a problem, and it needs to be addressed. So yeah, and I think that if we are going to address it, shouldn't we be looking at the cheapest, most effective way, and most possible, I guess I should say quickest way possible, which is like basically anywhere from like solar and geothermal, wind. All of these things are much quicker, and they have the ability to be deployed at this time. And then there is that if we do it here, we can then get an international coalition to get people on board. I think that we can, but if the U.S. is not willing to do it themselves, nobody's gonna take it seriously. I mean, there's already other coalitions happening right now. Over 50 countries have met and attempting to make an international coalition to save and protect and restore 30% of Earth's land and sea. So yes, there will be an international need. Obviously, this is something that affects all of us. But we, as the United States, have to do it not only ourselves, but also, once we deploy it here, we can get an international coalition with us as well to try to, help those that cannot go green, help them get, technologies necessary for to turn green. Yeah. Cheap is more than a monetary consideration. No, China deciding it wasn't cost effective. Cost effective set plastic to recycle effectively ended a global material cycle. Ooh. Right, so that's exactly what I'm saying, Darknet. We gotta take care of it here. Now. Hey, Sergeant Hoffman, how's it going? We gotta take care of it here. Then we can provide a blueprint or even help other countries and get an international coalition going. But we'll see. Army Secretary Ryan McCarthy told the Associated Press on Sunday that officials are conscious of the potential threat and warned that commanders be on the lookout for any problems within the ranks as the inauguration approaches. So far, however, he and other leaders say they have no evidence of any threats, and officials said that the vetting hasn't flagged any issues that they were aware of. Well, that's good news. We're continually going through the process and taking second, third looks at every individual assigned to this operation, McCarthy said in an interview after he and other military leaders went through an exhaustive 3-hour security drill in preparation for Wednesday's inauguration. Alligators. He said Guard members are also getting training on how to identify potential threats. About 25,000 members of the National Guard are streaming into Washington from across the country, at least 2.5 times the number of previous inaugurals. Oof. And while the military routinely does review service members for extremist connections, the FBI screening the FBI screening is in addition to any previous monitoring. Multiple officials said the process began as the first Guard ships began deploying in D.C. more than a week ago and said that it is slated to be complete by Wednesday. Several officials discussed military planning on condition of anonymity. The question is, that's not all of them. Are there others? We need to be conscious of it, and we need to pull out all of the mechanisms in place. Mechanisms in place to thoroughly vet these men and women who would support any operations like this. Thanks for the alert, Memius. In a situation like this one, FBI vetting would involve running people's names through databases and watch lists maintained by the Bureau to see if anything alarming comes up that would include involving in any prior investigation or terrorism-related concern. So David Gomez, a former FBI National Security Advisor in Seattle. This is all well and good, but they've already moved thousands of Natty Guard there without vetting. Yikes. Hey, Lord Fruitius, how's it going? Yeah, fusion. I wonder if anyone has done a study on producing renewable equipment, environmental impact versus saving of warming, and if it actually is beneficial. Yeah, I think the initial cost, obviously, but as we move them away from fossil fuels, it will be good in the long run, and doing nothing is not acceptable. I'm making do how we're doing. So am I, Lord Fruitius. We're chilling. Yeah, exactly. I don't think we can put a price on the lives that are going to be lost because we didn't do anything. I think as oil and gas becomes more scarce and expensive, solar... Yeah, but we don't have time for that. My question would be why they would let us know that they didn't have ammo. I don't know. My boyfriend works for a fence company and said that all fences around the Capitol are backwards. The bolts are on the outside. I fear this may end up being a problem. What? You think? Hey, Ben, how's it going? This year we stopped our shortage of helium because people aren't buying balloons anymore. Interesting, Asya. Hope you're doing alright. They're doing a rehearsal for the inauguration. I had to stop because there was a threat? No way. Wait, why would they do that, Aunt Amy Mame? Inauguration should be completely remote. No reason for a security risk and super spreader event. True. Yeah, why would they tell us that they're not being... Okay, that's weird. Isn't it like 40 days? You mean like how bad? You mean that you don't see the effects like... Yeah, we're locked in for 3.2 according to the UN report from 2019. Like, so let me be very clear. The IPCC report that was released years ago, we met approximately 0 metrics. Okay. We met 0 of these metrics. Thank you for the raid sourcing support. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Makes right fencing as assembles from the outside. That would be like a safe manufacturing. Yeah, I don't know, Duke. That's so weird. Yeah, we've already dropped it. We've already dropped the ball on this. On this one, Mono. Hey. Hoopa Peretti, how's it going? IPCC 5 had a scenario for 3C warming by 2100, which suggests absolutely catastrophic outcomes. Yeah, we know. Absolutely. How's it going, sourcing? How's it going, everybody? Hey, memo for the record. Thank you for the follow, Lord Amras. What a hang old biscuit. How's it going? I've spilled for 6. Not good. I'm not sure I get that, but it seems like a dad joke. I'm not sure. So, yeah. Okay, as funny as this is, I don't know if that's approving. Oh, goodness. Raid, Shattered Leg, and Legends. Oh no, that raid command is still a thing? Oops. It'd be funny if they started chanting, let's get the chairs, and they start shooting each other. Oh man. Wow, the rage proof of is selling out. Yeah, the raid Shadow Legends command is still a thing. I need to get rid of it. Yep, sorry folks. 100% sellout. I apologize. Dad jokes are one of the highest tiers of humor. Highest forms of humor, true. Why doesn't everyone hate it anyway? Because it's like, it's like, god dang it. It's like, I already spent my entire life savings on Raid. Couldn't go to videos without getting an ad, true. Big Seltzer is my true sponsor. That's right. Little did you all know, it was Big Seltzer that was my true sponsor. ADT is under the thumb of Big T, true. Twisted Tea. That's a good reminder that I need liquid though, true. So yeah, sorry for being a bit doomer with the climate change stuff. It's just... It's just really rough. And I hope that we have enough time and we do what we can to turn this around. Thank you, Memo, for the record. How's it going, my friend? No one for here, waste of time. True. My daughter was playing a smartphone game and got an ad for a game where it's where you click puppies to make real money, but it's a scam and has a 4-star rating with 800k reviews. Seems legit. Seems legit. It's just mining data, true. Alright. Welcome, everybody. Insider threats have been a persistent law enforcement priority in the years after the September 11, 2000 attacks. Oh, we're still on here. But in most cases, the threats are from homegrown insurgents radicalized by Al-Qaeda and Islamic State. Yep. We're back in 2001. In contrast, the threats against Biden's nomination have been fueled by supporters of Trump, far-right militias, white supremacists, and other radical groups. Many believe Trump's baseless accusation that the election was stolen from him, a claim that has been refuted by many courts, the Justice Department, and Republican officials in key battleground states. The insurrection at the Capitol began after Trump made incendiary remarks at the January 6th rally. According to McCarthy, service members from across the military that were at the rally, but it's not clear how many there were or who may have participated in the breach at the Capitol. So far, only a couple of current active duty or National Guard members have been arrested in connection with the Capitol assault, which left people 5 dead. The dead included a Capitol police officer and a woman shot by police as she climbed through a window in a door near the House chamber. General Daniel Hawkinson, chief of National Guard Bureau, has been meeting with Guard troops as they arrive in DC and they gather downtown. He said that he believes there's a good process in place to identify any potential threats. Like, the fact that we even have to go through all of this is just absolutely ridiculous. Why do you need to make real money when you can just look at puppies? True. They're not happy at all. Ooh. Oath Keepers and 3%er chats have been bubbling and seething. They're not happy about Biden's inauguration. Yikes. Not surprising. I mean, there is a reason why the FBI and the FBI and the National Guard are taking extra precautions. Insider threat, however, was just one of the security concerns voiced by officials on Sunday as dozens of military, National Guard, law enforcement in Washington, D.C. Officials and commanders went through a security rehearsal in Northern Virginia. As many as 3 dozen leaders lined tables that ringed the massive color-coded map reflected onto the floor. Behind them were a dozen, what is this, like some Avengers stuff? Were a dozen more National Guard officers and staff with their eyes trained on additional maps and charts displayed on the wall. Secret Service is in charge of the event security, but there's a wide variety of military a wide variety of military and law enforcement personnel involved, ranging from the National Guard and FBI to Washington's Metropolitan Police Department, U.S. Capitol Police, and Park Police. Wow, I didn't expect the Park Police as well. Commanders went over every aspect of the city's complicated security lockdown, with McCarthy and others peppering them with questions about how the troops will respond in any scenario and how well they can communicate with other law enforcement agencies scattered around the city. Hawkinson said he believes his troops have been adequately equipped and prepared, and they are rehearsing as much as they can to be prepared for any contingency. The main concern is an attack by armed groups of individuals as well as planted explosives and other devices. McCarthy said intelligence reports suggested that groups are organizing armed rallies leading up to Inauguration Day and possibly even after that. Yikes. Yeah, that's an empty projection. Hey, Chai Bureaucrat, how's it going? Yeah, that you don't have to go very far to kind of dissect where they're going with that one model. The bulk of the Guard members will be armed, and McCarthy said units are going through repeated drills to practice when and how to use force and how to work quickly with law enforcement partners. Law enforcement officers would make any arrests. He said the Guard units are going through constant mental repetitions of looking at the map and talking through scenarios with leaders so that they understand their task and purpose, know their routes, know that they know where their friendly adjacent units are, and have the appropriate frequencies to communicate with their law enforcement partners. This is a national priority. We have to be successful as an institution, said McCarthy. We have to send a message to everyone in the United States and for the rest of the world that we can do this safely and peacefully. Well, we'll see. I hope that nothing happens. I really don't think the soldiers there will have much opportunity to do anything, even if there's a few MAGA chants. Well, if there's a few MAGA people, it's like not even... It's not going to be a problem. Betancourt had been wearing a GPS monitor in connection with the previous probation violations, authorities said, and location data referenced in a charging document against him showing its presence in restricted area of Capitol grounds. Well, he's going to jail. A lot of these people have zero internet knowledge, so I wouldn't put it past them. Who knows? I think they may have wisened up a bit since the social media response post 6. Well, I hope nobody does anything. I hope people just stay away, alright? Just stay away. Yeah, he's winning. Yeah. Winning. Again, like, the fact that we even have to go through this is just absolutely appalling and ridiculous. But then who vets the vetters? True. To a degree, we need something of this type of deal. We need to do something of this type of deal and get a hold of this virus. I don't even know. Like, what are we supposed to do? Just like let this continue? At least have a response where we can give time. Give time for the vaccine to roll out. We've already made too many critical errors. Biden needs to do a national lockdown, but he won't. Let's get really Alex Jones in the chat. Excuse me. To pre-deploy National Guard demand to an event where most of the government is meeting. Oh no. The Patriot QAnon's got their orders wrong. I mean, there is stuff floating around about some type of um Patriot Act 2 being floated around. I'm not sure how true that is, but I have seen reports of like some type of Patriot Act number 2 floating around. And they didn't realize they'd be the pretext. Yeah. Yup, true. That's to make a priority, passing along its semester to create a White House post overseeing the yeah, so like exactly that's what I'm saying. Jesus. Yeah, that's why I was saying there's some rumors brewing about of a Patriot Act 2.0 of some deal. Going on with another franchise and like he dropped the original concept, true. Who I don't know. Yeah, so the response of the Capitol wasn't because they didn't have the resources. It's just the complete fumble of getting the organized response they were supposed to be having. They don't need one. I bet they're going to use this time to allow CIA to work domestically. Well, they already do, I'm sure. Alphabet boys are everywhere. Not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I need to ask Doc Midnight about this. Right, the Patriot Act is due to the language Biden is using. It's signaling. He's calling them domestic terrorists, and the Wall Street Journal article talks about he wants to pass new law against domestic terrorism as if we need more of those. Right. Zero Duke. This is just a perfect opportunity. Is this like an entire slideshow of how the intelligence community works? Interesting. Alright, without getting too off track. I'll throw that link up. First slide. 18, what? 1775? Did it mess it up? I'm trying to click on it, but it's not letting me. A good year for beer. It should not be slides. A zoomable thing. Oh. Yeah, but it keeps showing to me in slide form. Alright, folks, really quickly, if you guys, just a second, to show for myself, if you guys enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that follow button somewhere there, and if you guys go on YouTube, don't forget to hit us, to click the subscribe button. It really does help us out. We appreciate all you guys being here. It does absolutely help us out, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys chilling today. Yeah, it's broken. Oh, it's all good. So I guess what this means, or what this was implying, is that if we wanted to create the environment for a vaccine-resistant COVID, this is how you would do it. According to the Biden administration, the reason for the new domestic terrorism policies at federal law defines domestic terrorism, and while it can be changed in some states, no generic federal crime exists. Oh. Cool. Not as broken as that Call of Duty DMR. Oof. I have to ask Doc Midnight about this. Right, exactly. There's already crimes for this. We can already, like, we can already process. They're already being, you know, the ones who are engaged in violence and committed crimes are going to face consequences. There's existing crimes. No need for the government to further create some type of Patriot Act 2.0. I'm being suppressed. Wow, did not want me to find it on YouTube with anything other than the difficulty to directly tap. Oh no, I'm being shadow banned, folks. Insisting on labeling it with a whole new federal domestic terror offense is cringe. True. Any alphabet boys in chat? Exactly, so it's all dumb. It's still working. You have to click on the play button in the upper right to make it a zoomable thing. Oh. I'm an agent of love. True. Oh yeah. I'm a real estate agent. Oh man. Just zoom out with left mouse. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah, that's another thing, Rondo. Absolutely. We already have laws about insurrection, true. Nice. Thanks for the follow, Rondo. Hey, K-How. Uh, a work that Memo for the Record was doing about the intelligence community. If you would like to check out what that is, there should be a link up there. If not, we can post it again. Ah, there it is. Alright, folks. So, for some meme news, I guess. For a figure, Baked Alaska arrested for involvement in Capitol siege. The FBI arrested a far-right figure, media figure. Oh, that's his name, Tim Gionet, known as Baked Alaska, on Saturday for his involvement in last week's Capitol riot, according to a statement of facts filed in the U.S. District Court in the District of Columbia. Gionet was arrested in Houston on charges related to disorderly or disruptive conduct on Capitol grounds or in any of the Capitol buildings with the intent to impede, disrupt, or disturb the orderly conduct of a session. Arizona judge issued a warrant for Baked Alaska's arrest on Thursday as he violated conditions of release when he left the state to join the riot in D.C. The Arizona Republic reports Gionet was facing misdemeanor charges in Scottsdale for alleging pepper spraying an employee after refusing to leave a bar. Nice. Gionet allegedly conducted an approximately 27-minute live stream inside the Capitol where he was heard chanting Patriots. This is like Q dog whistles. Patriots are in control. Whose house? Our house. Traitors, traitors, traitors. Multiple people across the U.S. have been arrested for their participation in January 6 riots. The FBI on Tuesday announced it's opened case files for hundreds of people involved in the siege and made charges in over 70 cases as it continues to investigate the deadly Capitol siege. Yeah, far right is putting it lightly. This guy took the full-on Q pill. Full-on Q pill. Yep. Wasn't he caught saying a whole bunch of anti-Semitic slurs at somebody, and he was arrested? Was he? I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was caught on video. I think it was like at a store, and he was espousing anti-Semitic stuff. Press S to spin. True. And to put the icing on the cake of the entire thing, it seems like there was video of him saying he was COVID positive days before this happened. Why is Trump's Facebook account back? Is it an FBI sting? I thought it was until the end of his term. I don't know. Is it back, or is it like a is it back, or is it like a troll account, like a sock puppet account? I don't know. Oh, the Team Trump account never went down. Okay, so it was just his. Oh, we did. We did, Poopery, we did. We went over that article. He's saying he's gonna cancel the Keystone Pipeline. We will see. I mean, we had like this whole like discussion. Oh, that's right. It was right before the raid. So I mean, it's good if he does, but what does that mean? Darknet brought up a point where, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, this one's canceled. It'll just be rerouted or done something else, you know? It could be just a political calculation, as you said. It means jack shit. True, until it's done. Until he shows, like, any real action. Any of these things mean nothing, right? The pipeline is already in place, it's just shortening and volume expansion. That's my attitude too, we will see. True. What is this, the pipeline? Trump's password was MAGA 2020. True. Oh, these are new pipelines in 2017 to 2019. Yikes. Interesting. Yeah, Astria, but we'll see if that, we'll see if that remains to be seen. From 2017 to 2019, Yeah, these these were not approved by Obama, therefore they are bad. If they were approved by Obama, then they're good. See how that works? The only way we get anything out of Biden is constant agitation. True. If anything, this calls for an opportunity to organize and get us on, all of us on the same page, trying to bring attention to things. Bring attention to getting this coronavirus thing solved, economic crisis, climate change. Who knows, Chai bureaucrat? They're reporting a new strain in California, newer than the UK strain. Yeah, there's several new strains that are happening. I just don't know what that means, right? Because like the virus has always been constantly changing. We can't deal with climate change until we take DoD exemption from environmental law. That's also true. That's, a problem. Attack reality. Hold them to what they have said throughout. Through ground pressure won't do it unless their ass is on the line. Yeah, exactly. So you gotta be like, people need to be at this point more engaged electorally, politically. And provide the results that they were claiming that they were going to do, and improve the material conditions of people. And let's begin working on climate change, right? The first things that they need to address is coronavirus. The coronavirus and the economic stuff is like hand in hand, and then immediately shift gears to solve the climate change issue, or at least begin to grind in that direction. Capitalism provides us with more options. That's why we have new strains of COVID. True. Yeah, that's one way of doing it. DoD doesn't follow building codes, environmental law, and it hurts our soldiers. Follow law, save soldiers. True. There you go. Pitch it to them that way. Incredible. Retrofitting Pfizer vaccine is more difficult to do than with the Oxford one. This is a question for Doc Midnight. I gotta get Doc Midnight out. So someone said this probably didn't have anything, but one of the Trumpist writers who stormed the Capitol this month may have stolen Speaker Pelosi's laptop and then tried to sell it to Russian intelligence. An extraordinary claim, which is now under investigation, comes from an affidavit describing the criminal case against a Pennsylvania woman, Riley Williams. She was recognized in the footage of the deadly January 6th Capitol riot by an unnamed person who claimed to be her former romantic partner. That person then tipped off the FBI. If only support our troops actually meant something true. There's photos of this woman wearing a skull mask and posing with a gun. Ooh. Pelosi's aide, Drew Hamill, noted on Twitter last week that an office laptop was stolen, but it was only used for presentations. Either way, if it had absolutely no, even if it had zero evidence, zero sensitive information, that's still a crime. And I'm pretty sure she's going to answer for that. Yeah, the pipeline stuff is yet to be seen, and I hope that they do the right thing. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry guys, hold on. Oh. Okay. Oh man. If it ever goes online, they could trace it. MAC addresses are burned into network interface cards and cannot be changed. True. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Is this TOS, by the way? What is on YouTube?
I love you. I love you. Can I give you a hug? No. I want a hug. No. Can I have a quick hug? Why? I want a hug. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Go away.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just was saying I love you. God bless you. Trump 2020.
Go to hell.
What are you doing? Step back. Step back.
Come out here.
The f doing, dude? Stop chasing me.
God took $3. What?
Yeah, get out of here.
Today I'm going to be talking about Baked Alaska, and no, not the dessert that looks like dried cum. He's an IRL streamer with a crazy interesting background that included working for BuzzFeed, becoming an alt-right extremist, and being in Ice Poseidon's CX network. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of his rise and fall. Baked Alaska's real name is Tim Gionnet, and he was born on November 16, 1989 in Alaska. His parents were devout Christians and did multiple mission trips to Russia. Tim attended college in Los Angeles where he studied filmmaking and marketing. After he graduated, he got a job at Warner Brothers where he met Kevin Lyman, the founder of Warped Tour. Interestingly, it was Kevin who told Tim that he needed a stage name. And well, since Tim was from Alaska and liked smoking weed, he chose the name Baked Alaska. Eventually, Baked left his job at Warner Brothers and then tried to pursue a rap career with a redneck persona. But it ended up not working out.
Okay, if you guys go to the Discord, Darknet dropped a gold. If you can watch it, if you can stand to watch it, Darknet posted one of these rap songs.
So he got a job at BuzzFeed in 2015. He managed their Twitter and also helped make videos that garnered hundreds of thousands of views.
No,
like
it's not
if your
worth
life
it.
was like making a murderer and guys swapped phones for a day. At BuzzFeed, Baked was a carefree, easygoing libertarian that even participated in Black Lives Matter protests. However, everything dramatically changed one day after talking to a coworker about how much he loved the new Justin Bieber album. Baked casually mentioned how Justin was a spirit animal, but instead of taking his comment lightheartedly, the coworker actually told him that he shouldn't use the phrase spirit animal because it misappropriated Native American culture. Now this royally pissed Baked off as he realized everything was too politically correct. He was bothered so much by it that he changed his views entirely and opposed anything SJW related.
How much of a snowflake do you have to be? Imagine your entire world reality being shattered by a Justin Bieber comment.
Around this time, Trump was running for president and Baked loved his stance against political correctness. And naturally, supporting Trump while working at a place as liberal as BuzzFeed proved problematic. He got bullied by his coworkers for wearing a MAGA hat, and some even spread a rumor that he was a pedophile. This resulted in Baked quitting his job, and within no time he became alt-right. He then worked as an assistant for the extremely conservative commentator Milo Yiannopoulos. This job actually led to a massive increase in popularity as he met and networked with many large right-wing public figures. He even got a Make America Great Again tattoo on his arm that Trump signed in person. And as time went on, he got increasingly more radicalized. For example, he posted this controversial tweet.
There it is. I was wondering if it wasn't like he was chasing somebody saying anti-Semitic stuff. He decided to post it on what is Twitter? This is the Jewish question.
Tweet on December 26, 2016 that said, "Me, upon research I noticed Jewish people run 95% of American media. That is very interesting. Internet, why do you want to guess?"
Yeah,
the
just
Jews?
asking questions.
He also wrote this confusing tweet. "The Democratic Party defended slavery, started the Civil War, and founded the KKK, but you'll never hear that in a history class. LOL, you absolutely learned that in history class. I was homeschooled and it was not taught." Unfortunately, Bake's openness about his beliefs led to him getting fired from Milo's team.
No kidding.
You know it's bad when you get fired by the guy who once defended child molestation. But his decline didn't stop there, my friends. Baked was also famously de-invited to an inauguration party called the Deplorable. I guess you could say that their actions were deplorable. Okay, screw you, it was funny. Things escalated further when Baked Alaska attended the white supremacist Unite the Right march in Charlottesville. He openly chanted phrases like "You will not replace us" and "Hail Victory," which was a popular saying in 1940.
I don't know, man.
Germany, if you know what I mean. The part-black streamer and troll Brittany Venti was also in attendance. Unfortunately for Bake though, he ended up getting pepper sprayed at the rally.
Oh, I got pepper spray! I got pepper spray! Thanks, we got you, I got pepper spray! I need milk! I need milk! I need milk! I need milk! Keep streaming!
I got it.
Gotta go. Keep streaming!
I got it, mate.
Keep streaming me. Someone.
I'm streaming.
So get someone to stream me.
I got it. I got it, Bakes.
Okay.
Give me,
I got it, okay?
give me attention.
All right. Damn, that sucks.
I need more milk.
By this time, Baked Alaska made a solid name for himself as an alt-right activist. He was even banned in November 2017 from Twitter for hateful conduct.
I don't know.
Absolutely nothing. No reason why I got suspended.
Oh,
I
no
just
reason.
Woke up, my Twitter account doesn't work. It says you're permanently suspended.
Weird.
Even though I'm verified, even though I have 200,000 followers, even though I didn't break any rules.
Weird. That's not what. That's not what we saw. Wait. Really?
I got it.
Reading Bible verses.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.
And with his newfound fame, Bake started live streaming. He started with political streams that often had zero or minimal censorship. This resulted in a massive amount of racist and hateful comments in his chat. But Tim embraced this and walked around the streets of Los Angeles with his TTS donations blasting loudly. He also hung out with Asian
Whoa.
Andy, another streamer who made similar content. And the two even got into drama with bystanders.
Be a little bitch and apologize. You went after our real talk shit. If you want to get out, you're gonna be
Imagine being cancelled for spewing anti-Semitic stuff and going to a Nazi tiki torch rally.
You guys like Hitler?
Okay.
Do you like Hitler?
Apologize like a.
Didn't do anything wrong.
Tim also upset a girl who hit his phone because he filmed her against her wishes.
Good morning. Sorry you walked into this spiritual melee. We're just not discovering, but going over the history of who this individual is.
You can't touch my property or me.
Pretty sure I can.
No, you gotta learn the law, man.
No, you gotta get the fucking camera out of my face.
Whoa!
I asked you to get it out of my face.
You just broke my phone.
Not my problem.
You owe me a phone. Oh, did you hear about the incident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
Oh, I was just wondering why they were standing over here and then they got skirted in by security.
So? No, but so what? I just don't understand what the point is here.
I'm saying it would be nice if you could cooperate with identifying the female. Why?
Because I don't want to.
Why?
Because I don't want to. If you're videotaping in someone's face and they tell you to get out of their face, that is what it is.
Right.
You're not allowed to videotape on a public
100%, but then you also have to look at the consequences of what happened.
No, people can't do that. People can't grab your phone.
We already got your police reports. You're good.
You would do that too?
Imagine like he was saying that his phone was broken, but he's filming on it.
No. You look uncomfortable. What's that? You're gonna stand here?
Yeah, just like what it's like to make a phone call.
All right.
It's not illegal.
Not illegal.
It's the only person's facing, which makes people uncomfortable, irritable, it's provoking.
All right.
But you've got to answer now. Start on your way.
But his chat loved his actions and his IRL career took off. In 2018, he got a new manager named Scuff Steve Jobs, who also managed Ice Poseidon. Shortly after, Tim was made a member of Ice Poseidon CX network and he bonded with another member called Sweet Aaron. And if anyone doesn't know who Sweet Aaron is, this is probably her most viewed clip. Thank me later, gentlemen.
Oof.
Bake then hung out with Ice and Sweet Aaron more and more and changed from being a far-right political streamer to a casual IRL streamer in Los Angeles. During this time, Bake was also part of Internet Blood Sports, a series of videos dedicated to the alt-right. YouTuber Andy Worski and another YouTuber Mr. Medicare were also part of the series. The two took issue with Bake's turn from an alt-right streamer to a more normie content creator. And stuff hit the fan when Tim's new manager Samaria had him clean out some of the toxicity from his fan base so that he could get more sponsors. But after he banned about 8 to 10 people in his chat for toxic behavior, Worski and Medicare got upset and attacked him for selling out.
How am I wrong though when I said that you're selling out if you're telling me, well, I'm doing this because my manager told me, because it's good for my brand?
Oh, you see.
I banned about 8 to 10 people.
I don't know if you saw the chat, but yeah.
I'm so sorry that I don't want that.
Unless it's a super chat, right?
No, if someone does it, no, I don't want inciting violence. No, I've always been against inciting violence.
As he, okay, dude.
I've been very clear on that, and I've been very consistent about that. You can ask Andy. We talked about this. I've always been against inciting violence.
Feeling attacked, Bake then revealed that Andy Worski did cocaine.
You guys want to know who actually does drugs?
Who?
Okay. No, it's someone in here. You guys want to know?
Who is it?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you guys guess?
If you want to take my advice, then take it. If you don't, then don't. But I believe that if you did,
Y'all
what I
see
said
some
to
of the
do,
stuff going
then
on in
you'd
the
be
chat,
in a way
right?
better spot, and I
Oof.
think you could still fix it if you do that.
Well, good.
My opinion.
Well, I don't take
You wanna
advice.
listen to me. Everything I've said, you're like, no, Andy,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I'm like, fine. Well, I'm trying my best, buddy.
Yeah, because I don't take advice from cokeheads. That's why.
Wanting revenge, Mr. Medicare then confronted Baked in front of Ice Poseidon and got him to admit
Okay.
that Worski did coke in Ice's bathroom, which made him look bad.
We brought you in here. I got for you.
In
Oh, then this
he did the
incident.
same thing and almost got arrested.
All right, thank you. I have one here to say your mask. I'm not wearing it.
Okay, get out there, man.
No, I'm gonna. I want. Do you guys have any? Do you have pepper? Do you have bear spray?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can I get a mask? I was just kidding.
You can't
Let me
really
get a
fix
mask.
that low.
Get out.
Let me get a mask. What do you mean? I don't have to.
You're being annoying. We've asked.
I'm not being annoying. Okay. Shh. Okay.
Stop. Put your camera down.
Okay.
Hands behind your back.
What's wrong? What did I do?
You've committed trespassing. I already talked to them on my way here. They asked you 5 times to leave. That's more than
I'm
reasonable.
leaving right now, sir.
Doesn't matter. You lost that opportunity.
I'm leaving right now.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Why are you?
Because
upset?
these people called me and asked me to be here.
Because of a mask, bro. There's no mask mandate in Arizona.
It's a
I'm
private
leaving right
business.
now.
No, you're not leaving right now. You're
Why
gonna
not?
put your hands behind your back.
you
You're under
serious?
arrest for trespassing. I'm dead serious.
I'm leaving.
Doesn't
right
matter.
now.
You had that opportunity and you didn't do it.
I'm leaving right
Tell
now.
that employee girl you gotta leave
And
for
I'm
a
leaving
quick
right
kiss.
now. Let me leave.
Yes. No, stop. You're going to be detained. I don't want to do this to you.
Come on.
Turn
Can
around,
you
put your
please let me
hands
leave,
behind
sir? Can we just? I won't come back in here.
your back.
I'm leaving
I
right.
need your ID.
Okay.
These are the issues.
Okay. Let's.
These two videos created major backlash on social media and ultimately led to his ban. Tim continued to deride people in public in order to entertain his chat, like this woman who didn't want him to pet her friend's dog.
Who is this? Who is this? What? Get away from my dog. What the f is your problem? That was. Why are you saying that? What the f is your problem, lady? She said I could touch her dog. Hello? You got a problem? You got a problem?
Wignats are based.
You little Karen.
He also got into a verbal altercation with a supposed member of Antifa.
Huh?
I got some gay people that will f you up. I got some trans people.
Keep talking, bro. You're pussy, dude.
Dude, come treat me like one, bro.
You're
Mutual combat.
You're
And while Baked Alaska moved on from being a Macy to a Macer, I honestly have no idea if those are words, so please just bear with me. He flat out maced a guy who got annoyed by the N-word repeatedly blaring from his speaker. This homeless guy in Los Angeles got maced too. He even
What?
skunked a guy who didn't want to be filmed and then almost got beat up.
Stop. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. No, I'm allowed. We're on a public street, dude.
Do you want to do this to me?
We're on a public
What
street.
an asshole.
Get out of my face. But I'm asking you last time. Get the f out of here, bro. Get the f out of here, bro.
Bro.
Get the f out of my face, bro. Yeah, he's attacking me.
Funny enough, Dope District ran into the guy that got maced and he was not happy to say the least.
This is the guy that got. Did you just get maced?
Yeah, I got maced, bro. Don't tell me, please tell me where the Jews at.
I don't know what you're
$200.
talking, I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone maced me, bro.
Oh, I just look like you got maced. That's why I asked you. All right.
I got $200.
Same.
And to prove he actually gave zero, he maced the bouncer twice after refusing to leave a bar in Scottsdale, Arizona, which resulted in his arrest.
Finally.
I'm not kidding. Get out of my door now.
Wow, don't fucking
Quit blocking my door.
Don't scream in his face.
Whoa, don't touch my bro.
Don't kill me. You're a little pussy. You're being a little pussy.
In January 2021, Baked Alaska streamed the Capitol Hill riot in Washington, D.C. on DLive. He also supposedly tested positive for COVID-19 and was seen without a mask. However,
Right? Like, oh my god. 0 PR earnings, freer than a Costco samper, freer than your mom last night. Oh yeah? For real? Hey, check this out. Hey, check this out. Check it out. Really quick. Watch. You watching? I hope you're watching. Hold on. Check me out. Really quickly. I hope you're watching. Ready?
it's not known exactly when he tested positive for COVID. Baked Alaska has gone from a libertarian BuzzFeed employee to an alt-right nationalist to a supporter of the Democrat Andrew Yang back to an alt-right extremist. I think Tim is getting himself into trouble and is acting out in ways that won't benefit him in the long run. Also, a lot of his actions are extremely contradictory considering that he was raised Christian and claims to be a devout Catholic. His content is just too extreme and toxic at the moment. I mean, his Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram are all banned. Some people have even claimed that everything he does is all an act just to get views. He seems like a smart guy, but is just too influenced by the need to stay relevant. Tim also recently got into issues with two more women, one named Sammy and another named Alice, who he called out for leaving her dog alone so she could hang out with him. I hope he realizes that he doesn't have to behave this way to be entertaining and that he won't last long if he continues to do so. I genuinely do wish Baked Alaska the best for his future. Maybe one day he will change for the better.
Thanks for the follow, Henrik. Very interesting, but it doesn't matter if he believes, you know, in any of this stuff or not. The fact that he reaches a lot of people, and the consequences of his actions, whether he believes it or not, is irrelevant. This YouTuber got it twisted as part of course for people raised by heavy Christian parents. I mean, yeah, there you go. And get baked some more. Yeah, well, he's now jailed Alaska. Strict religious parents is always bad juju. True. Incredible. Sober Alaska. I don't know if that's ever gonna be a thing. He's both dead and in jail. Rest in prison. Incredible. As if faking your death will will exclude you from receiving consequences. Yeah, it's QAnon stuff. He was saying QAnon dog whistles. He was saying trust the plan. Didn't he say patriots are in control as well? Well, Mono kind of touched on it, didn't he? It's like Mono kind of touched on it as to how he himself got there, you know? Status quo. I heard somebody say status quo. Just a plan, the storm is coming, dark to light. Yeah. He said patriots are in control and trust the plan, I think, is what he said on the video. I'm current back on nothing to recover from. No memo for the record. Do not listen to Mono. He's just very well versed in cults and well versed in operational security and stuff like that. That's what he studied, so magnesium. That's dad level jokes. Eddie thinks I'm not serious. Well, I am. I am Q. Hi Q. I'm dad. True. Someone mentioned status quo, so let's see what's going on over here. Oh, our usual suspects.
Make them do the symbol.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's what they want you to do.
I already know, bro.
All right, thank you.
Why are y'all so against that? I'm just curious. Any explanations? No? Why is the media so against this? No?
I don't know. We're protected. None of them are armed.
Yeah. I'm protecting.
You know why this is so safe? Because we're armed.
This is in Richmond? Okay. There's a few going... It's kind of like a chill. There's a few going around. There's a few going around, but...
I mean, Carrie is this first street. That's like what...
Biden is not my president. Oh, no.
Oh, those shirts, by the way, said Biden is not my president.
Yeah. It's amazing how we just flip, right?
I'm a big fan of
Mass saves business. True. Most of these people are press. Yeah. In all of the protests that are going around the country have been very minimal right now. Have been very minimal.
So I think this is the Black Lives Matter.
Oh, there's counter
group here.
protests.
Maybe a couple of Black Panthers. Sorry.
Versus like a good.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is an NFAC or NFAC? They're claiming they were breaking the law because you can't have guns at any gatherings that require a permit, but I don't think there are enough of them to require a permit. True.
They're not saying anything new to us. You've been saying this to us for 400 years, so the threat of this, we've been enslaved.
They completely boarded up the capital. My city this weekend. Chuds even showed up. Yeah. So luckily, there's been very minimal protests. I'm just worried about the 20th.
That was what America was built on. Coming over here and conquering individuals. This has been what America is. Coming over here raping, killing. That's what America is. This is what America has been. This is no surprise. So Christopher Columbus coming over
QAnon
here,
is a discountable code on
over the
Mindflow.
land, bringing us over here, enslaving us.
Can you
bringing us
imagine?
through this cycle. What's new? And so now, all of a sudden, the white man is getting his door kicked in. Now, all of a sudden, batten down the hatches. Oh, now it's a huge threat. What happened? We've been out here screaming this for the past 400 years. Why are you just getting it now? The shoe is on the other foot. That the brother has a gun. This is nothing new.
I know you gave your name earlier, but I didn't catch it. Do you mind giving it again?
No.
Japhari.
It's real?
Jones.
Thanks very much.
No problem.
No. It's
Do
real?
you have any affiliation with any other militias, or is this like a local chapter? Can you just explain?
I would
what
be
you're
on
about?
757. I came out here with my comrades of the original Black Panthers of Virginia, as well as the Fred Hampton Gun Club, and as well as the Black Lives Matter RVA. So we out here as a united front, and we are out here as individuals. Anything outside of that, we have no partnering in.
And how do you feel about being armed and why it's important for the black community to arm themselves?
Because the KKK, the Proud Boys, law enforcement can kick in your door and do as they please. It's no longer time for us to be sitting back and not
no link to
having any
NPAC?
ammunitions and just coming in. You know, that can't be happening anymore. If it has to be us or whoever comes through our door, it has to be us. We have to be able to protect our family. We have to be able to make sure that our kids see the next day. It's always the officer's safety. It's always the politician's safety. It's never the people's safety. So when we say who protects us, we really mean that. So we protect us, and we have to continue
Hey,
to protect
cuz, how's
us.
it going?
Outside of that, we can't trust anybody. We've been doing this for 400 years plus, and we haven't seen a face yet that we can trust until, like I said, it's on their door. The country that was conquered by white men is still ran by predominantly old white men and women. How does that make sense? The color of the whole color scale of the whole Senate, Congress, President.
Thanks for the follow, Henrik.
This
Mama.
country was from indigenous people who didn't look like anybody who was in office. We're all black. We were brought over here. The percentage is what, 1%? How is that even possible? And y'all stole this land. Y'all stole this land. Why are we still having this question?
Have you had any conflicts in any kind of these gatherings within the other militias or Proud Boys?
We had them, sorry?
Have you had any conflicts or any run-ins with like the Proud Boys or militias or anything like that?
Never. We've never had any interactions. Like I said, we come out here to speak our piece. You know, as long as everybody keeps it that same way, everybody will be in the same space.
True.
So what is it about being here today? Is this about Lobby Day?
Yeah, so Take Back the Power, our initiative was in putting forth.
Yeah, so, I mean, basically it just should be like, well, shouldn't everybody have the right to defend themselves? That should be the end of it. I now use he, they pronouns, and I'm finally fundraising to transition. Well, congratulations. Post the link in chat.
And, you know, we're able to do this as freely as we are now. To even be able to get to this point, to be able to fight to this point is a testimony and all that they fought for. They wanted to see this go on.
Would you like to
And so
post
we
the
are
link?
our ancestors' wildest dreams.
What are your thoughts about what's happening politically, and do you have, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
What are your thoughts about what's happening politically? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
We can all back up as well, guys. All of us can actually.
What are your thoughts about what's happening politically, and what are your opinions on it?
I mean, it's nothing to really talk about in it. You know, I didn't support Biden,
Please, folks,
et
check it
cetera,
out
et cetera. I just hope they
and
give
help this
America the
wonderful,
America that they promised.
beautiful person
I'm
out.
encouraging everybody now to
I'll
start
also
looking
go
into
post
the
in
independents,
my
start looking
Discord
into
too.
the Libertarian Party, start looking into the other candidates now. Stop just leaving it down to a Democrat and a Republican when there's a lot of different options. Make sure everybody is doing your due diligence. And And even if I may, I am running for lieutenant governor here in Virginia. And this could be my announcement. I announced it last
I'm gonna
week, but I am
copy
running
this
this year, so
link.
I have to get my 10,000 signatures by June. Like I said, we literally have to take it from the streets into the stage. We've made our state. We made our
I'm
point.
fundraising actively on streams too, so check it out, folks. Follow. And if you can, please pitch in. Please pitch in.
And making sure they're elected. But it can't depend on the politicians. We can't depend on the politicians. At the end of the day, the politicians go home to their fancy, they salaries and they things. We have to worry about ourselves in the home. So we have to get more ingredient in our
Call-ins and
community.
gaming.
Actually take
There you
care
go.
of the community needs, the mental health, the homelessness, the suicide, the preventions and things of that nature. So we have to make sure we're taking care of home.
When's the next
If
time you're
nothing
streaming,
else, and
Kez?
whoever's elected, if they're going to be willing to help us do that, then fine. If not, at the end of the day, once again, we protect us.
Thank you for your time, brother. You can tell me your name? Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Jafari. I'm sorry. Jafari. Sorry. Can I get your thoughts about what happened last week on the 6th?
I mean, it was what America is. It's what America has always been, fight and conquer. It was interesting to see, but it was no surprise. This is the things that they have been preaching, and I guess they had their chance to do it, and they struck. So,
thanks for the
I
follow,
don't really
Anastasia.
have any words for it. It's, the chickens are coming home to roost, and that's about the best I can subscribe that one.
What are your plans for Wednesday? What do you think you're gonna do, guys?
Watch TV.
Watch TV,
Maybe.
yes. Stay home. Yes, that's a great answer and a great message. Stay home.
Not really celebrating anything like that, so it's like there's no real plans for it for me. In all honesty, because I don't, it's just not going to be anything. It's nothing that I was looking forward to, and it's the passing of the guard. It's really nothing to celebrate in my eyes.
Do you have any faith in the Biden administration?
Absolutely not. I don't have faith in any government. So, like I said, we'll see. Like I said, I would like to be proven wrong. Like I said, we would like to have a seat at that table to have these discussions. So I would like to, take that serious moment to say that, if invited to the table to have a chat about what we can do to push forward what's going on in our
Well, we'll
community.
see. Hopefully. Does anybody else know of any other live streams that are happening? Yeah, this dude answered the questions on point. Stay home, everybody chill. You know what? It's just a changing of the guard, anyways. But who knows? I'd like to. It's kind of like very similar to my thought process. It's like I want to. I want things to be better, and I'm hoping that this incoming administration does what they need to do to seriously improve the conditions of people. But that has yet to be seen. Well spoken, calm, and collected on message. True. Does anybody know of else any live streams going on? I wonder if anybody on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Right now, this is just the Virginia state rally. Status Quo is the only one that seems to be, Status Quo is the only one seems to be live streaming any of these events, because there's a few going around. Oh, this story here, folks. Data scientist Rebecca Jones. This is from Florida. Remember the incident that happened with the data scientist and Ron DeSantis? Well, data scientist Rebecca Jones facing arrest turns herself in to Florida authorities. All gas and no brakes is there now? Oh man. Are they live streaming? Rebecca Jones, a data scientist who helped create Florida's COVID-19 dashboard, has turned herself into police in response to an arrest warrant issued by the state. Oh, he just walked by. Oh, so I'm sure we'll see a video, or are they known for like live streaming? Jones is charged with one count of offense against users of computers, computer systems, computer networks, and electronic devices. Florida Department of Law Enforcement said in statement on Monday. Jones said she lost her job after refusing requests to manipulate data, suggests Florida is ready to ease coronavirus restrictions. Jones said that she's being punished for continuing to speak out about how Ron DeSantis is handling COVID, citing her arrest and a raid on her home last month. Oh, I didn't even notice that one. Good catch, Darkman. I'm sure we'll see another video about gas no brakes soon. FDLE said in a statement, evidence retrieved from a search warrant on December 7th showed that Jones illegally accessed the system, sending a message to approximately 1,750 people and downloaded confidential Florida Department of Health data and saved it to her devices. According to Jones, Florida investigators found no evidence related to the incident that officials had triggered the raid. A chat message that was sent to a planning group on an emergency alert platform urging people to speak out publicly about Florida's coronavirus strategy. She wrote on Twitter on Saturday, police did find documents I received and downloaded sources in the state or something of that nature. The arrest warrant obtained by NPR alleges that Jones gained unauthorized access to health department software on November 10th and sent a mass text to employees reading, it's time to speak up before another 17,000 people are dead. You know this is wrong, you don't have to be a part of this, be a hero, speak out before it's too late. It said that the message caused doubt and confusion among the working groups that shared planning account and prompted information technology personnel to divert their attention to addressing a possible cyber attack. All told, the warrant said some 30 employees had to stop their regular duties in order to address the incident. The warrant also alleges that Jones downloaded and saved Department of Health data containing contact information for approximately 19,182 people across the state of Florida to her own devices and tried unsuccessfully to gain access to the messaging platform on November 12th. After Jones' pending arrest emerged, Florida law enforcement told NPR that the agency was in talks with her attorney to arrange her being taken into custody. Jones said on Saturday she planned to turn herself in. She was later booked into Leon County Detention Facility in Tallahassee. So she decided to turn herself into the police. And I don't know. All of this seems very, very fishy. All of this sounds very fishy, and the pretense, the excuse for her arrest seems to be on shaky ground at best. We will see what they're able to come up with. But I don't know. I don't like this at all. Because it really does feel like the governor is taking like revenge on her, right? It does seem like he's out to get her. I see what you guys were talking about earlier. There was a fire in a homeless camp that prompted an evacuation at the Capitol. I see. That's so sad. That is so sad. I still think that they should do this as a virtual inauguration. But okay. Yeah, I got your answer right here, really quickly. The heck kind of question is that? I tell you, some people. All right, folks, it is past it is past noon. I do got to get my day started. So, we're going to go ahead and head on over to, let's see. Well, they didn't arrest her in the beginning. All they did was just execute a search warrant to take all her computer and technology stuff. Now they issued out an arrest for her, a warrant for her arrest, and she turned herself in. That's why that's what it seems like is happening. The reason is because she had unauthorized access to computer programs and sent a message to her peers and downloaded data of about 19,000 patients. We will see. We will see what evidence the state can provide to that, but I don't know. It just seems like shaky at best, but we'll see. Because I don't agree with this. I think that it just honestly looks like Ron DeSantis is out to get her. It just seems like Ron DeSantis is out to get her. Who knows? Because Florida's hiding the real data, it's a political thing? Yeah, she tried to speak out against it and was effectively crucified for it. And her replacement is like some sports blogger. Her replacement. The data scientist replacement. And of course, you can't make this up because it's Florida. The data scientist replacement is a sports blogger. Like Trump, national security. Guy that can't say a single coherent sentence true. Alright, folks, let's head on over. Terra Supernova. I haven't rated Terra in a bajillion years. In fact, I am sad that I have not been able to catch her content very often. She is also a moderator at Tina's channel, so let's go over and show some awesome A Difficult Truth love to Terra Supernova. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. You guys are awesome. This channel doesn't we can't do this without you guys. I do want to say thank you to Anastasia, Beaverhouse, Henrik Lama, Rondo, Lord Amrus, sourcing support for Lord Amrus for the new follow, sourcing support with the amazing raid. Thank you for the biddies, Alio. Thank you, JDF121, my hinky panky, for the follow. Cheetown Star, Tensor Cat for the follow. Amy Mame for the 2 months with subscription with Prime. Thank you so much. Lemmy Koopa, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Full Metal, thank you for the follow. Jay Chosen. Oh wait, that was the last person. Thank you guys. You guys are what makes this go. I appreciate that. Thank you, Alio. You have a great day. Please, guys, I don't know if Kaz is streaming today, but please go check it out. Thanks again for the stream. Take care. You take care, Bamias. Thank you for hanging out. Please go check out their channel. Oops, not like that. Like this. Please go check out their channel. Please go check out GoFundMe link. All of that. Please check that out. And hopefully, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so we'll be doing news and politics in the morning, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time to do news and politics. Again, guys, if you enjoy the content, nice, Spiritual Melly. Thank you for hanging out. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit the follow button and make sure you head on over to our YouTube channel and hit the subscription button. It really does help us out. As always, please stay safe. Please take care of each other. Misinfo dropped 73%. Yes, I saw that after they did the after they eliminated a lot of these accounts on Twitter. Thank you, Mamius. I appreciate that. Thank you guys as always. Please stay safe. Take care of each other. Love you all, and I hope to see you guys in the next stream. See ya! Raid Terra. It's time to raid. Alright folks, let's give a nice and awesome warm welcome to Terra. Pretty wholesome streamer. Let's head on over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.